In this lecture, we will learn about the Builder design pattern and how to implement it in Python. Builder is a creational design pattern. It separates out the steps for creating a complex object. We use it to construct a complex object step by step, and then return the object we created as the last step. The goal of the Builder design pattern is for different objects to be able to be created by the same process. When do we use the Builder design pattern? We use this pattern when we want to get rid of a telescopic constructor. For example, a constructor with 10 optional parameters. We can also use this pattern when we want our code to be able to create different representations of the same object. To implement the Builder design pattern, we need to make sure that we clearly define all steps. Then we declare the steps in the base Builder interface. Then we create a concrete Builder class for each of the object representations and implement their construction steps. We also have the option of creating a director class, which lets us encapsulate various ways to construct a product using the same Builder object. Then we create the Builder and director objects and then return the result. Let's look at the pros and cons of using the Builder design pattern. The advantages of using the Builder pattern are that you can construct objects in multiple ways. You can reuse the same construction code for building different objects, and it makes use of the single responsibility principle. The drawback of using the Builder design pattern is that it increases the complexity of the code, since more classes are created. Let's learn how to implement the Builder design pattern in Python. First, we will create a class named ComputerBuilder. This function will contain 5 method stubs named setMonitor, setMouse, setKeyboard, setTower, and setPrinter. Then we will create a class named Computer that has 5 properties, initialized to empty string values: monitor, mouse, keyboard, tower, and printer. Next, we will create a class named ComputerABuilder that extends the ComputerBuilder class. Inside of this class, we will implement the init function that takes in the self parameter. In the init function, we will set self.computer equal to a new computer. Then we will have a setMonitor function inside of which we set self.computer.monitor equal to the string value single. Next, we will implement the setMouse function. Inside of this function, we will set self.computer.mouse equal to regular. Then we will implement the setKeyboard function, inside of which we will set self.computer.keyboard equal to standard. Then we will define a setTower function, which will set the computer's tower to 16 GB RAM. Next, we will implement the setPrinter function, which will set the computer's printer to the string value HP LaserJet 5000. Finally, we will define a getComputer function that will return self.computer. After that, we will create a class named ComputerBuilder that extends ComputerBuilder. Inside of this class, we will implement the init function that takes in the self parameter. In the init function, we will set self.computer equal to a new computer object. Then we will have a setMonitor function, inside of which we set self.computer.monitor equal to the string value dual. Then we will implement the setMouse function. Inside of this function, we will set self.computer.mouse equal to gaming. Next, we will implement the setKeyboard function, inside of which we will set self.computer.keyboard equal to standard. Then we will define a setTower function, which will set the computer's tower to 64 GB RAM. Next, we will implement the setPrinter function, which will set the computer's printer to the string value HP LaserJet 7000. Finally, we will define a getComputer function that will return self.computer. Next, we will create a class named ComputerCreator. This class will have an init function that takes in 2 parameters, self and ComputerBuilder. Inside of the init function, we will set self.computerBuilder equal to ComputerBuilder. Then we will create a function named createComputer. Inside of this function, we will call self.computer.setMonitor. Then we will do the same for setMouse, setKeyboard, setTower, and setPrinter. After that will come a getComputer function that will return self.computerbuilder.getComputer. Time to test our code. We will create a variable named ComputerACreator, set equal to a ComputerCreator object with a ComputerABuilder object passed in. Then we will call ComputerACreator.createComputer. After that, we will print the string computer A to the console, and then print out the computer's monitor, mouse, keyboard, tower, and printer respectively. Then we will print out a string with the new line character. Next, we will create a variable named ComputerBCreator, which we will set equal to a new ComputerCreator object with a ComputerBuilder object passed in. Then we will call ComputerBCreator.createComputer. Next, we will print out computer B, followed by its monitor, mouse, keyboard, tower, and printer. When we run the code, you will notice that our code worked. In the next lecture, we will learn about the factory method design pattern and how to implement it in Python.